Hello, welcome back to something new. This is Sharon here, and tonight I would like to talk about the. I would like to talk about. I already said that, but the grace of God and what it means to you, what it means to me. You see, I've always been blessed with this thought of to each his own, not per se a blind eye to everyone's, to any injustice, right? But I mean to each his own, meaning where is the pattern? Who is the pattern person that we use for the normal person or the normal family? You understand? Um, the normal, okay, man and woman, child. You know what I mean? Okay, normal. You know, that is the norm, right? So so with that being said, the norm is that's the norm. That's it. But there's no structure in a way to say, okay, everybody should wake up in the morning and they should have breakfast at so and so, or they should have breakfast or everybody or you don't have breakfast so you're not normal, you know what I mean? Or you know what, you're not doing this so you're not normal. But that doesn't really make sense to me, because what is normal? What is normal other than what has been presented to us by God and not by man, right? So we're looking at things and pointing our fingers at everybody, saying, "Oh, look what they do. They 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 wear their shoes left foot on right foot, right?" But then they're looking at you and saying, "Look at you. The first thing they do is go and buy a piece of jewelry around their neck, and they still starving, have to scam." Because they want a nice car and they don't have enough money and they need a good house. So they're still doing criminal activity, even though their cars are in the thousands, the high thousands, 60, 70, even 100,000, even more than that, I think, that they really spend their money on, right? And in the background, they're still hungry. They're still needy. You understand? This is not normal. So, but it's their normal. That's their normal. That's how they are. If they have a lot of money, they want to spend it, and when it's done, they scam, steal, right? So, or they they batter their body while they're young, and they use themselves out, with this one, that one, with men and their groupies and their this and their that, and then they can't produce a child. So therefore they're barren. You know, it's that when you say when somebody's barren, that is a normal to me, because it is something that has been presented to us even in the Bible, right? And when luck comes about through the grace of God, you can have a child like Sarah, right, in the Bible, who was way up in her age, 80s or whatever. You know, it's just kudos to you girls out there that's going to be 30, 29, 30 for the rest of your lives. You understand? So anybody that is older than 30, 40, you call them old, or you call them so on and so forth. It doesn't affect the women as the way you think it does. It kind of makes you look silly, because you're going to stay through at 29 and 30 for the rest of your life. You don't have to worry about that. You are going to look, hey, listen, If you remain 30, and if you remain the way you look right now, right? 10 years from now, it's in a picture that they had at your funeral. Do you understand? Be grateful for each day of your life, for every changing minute, right? You cannot be 30 for the rest of your life, or 28, 29. So you have to give thanks to those of us who look great in our age and are able to do things physically and mentally in our age, right? There's a lot of disturbed people that you don't really know that they're disturbed until they are faced with a an obstacle that they figure at right at the gate that they cannot jump over, or they cannot get across, right? So they scream and they behave like there's no, like, this is the end, this is end all, right? So it's like when the when people say certain things, right, to a person, especially like myself, and I overhear things. Yes, people, and this is normal because it's in the Bible, right? And I hear everything. And the thing is with me is like, I don't need to know these things, right? I don't need to know anything about wickedness, bad minded people. I was okay not knowing. I mean, I wasn't okay because I was targeted individual, really targeted. Because you know how targeted I know I was, right? And am, is because when I was even working in security, I used to hear about this targeted family, target individual, right? And I was saying, boy, they're targeting a family? Oh my, they're doing the like stupid. I never had any idea that Sharon Gordon, spelled with a C. Well, a lot of people spell with an S too, you know. And I, I just never, I never really took time to comprehend what was in front of me. But I was, I always took note of certain things, like people, right? That's why now, when I sit now knowing I am the target individual, and I see these people that I have been seeing all the time for the last maybe 10, 13, how many years, right? That I keep seeing coming up in my circle, which is, that is not normal. For I have took plane and bus and train. You understand? So they shouldn't be in my inner circle. Do you understand? These people. So obviously they're part of the gang stalking, right? When you see them and you know them, you're like, okay, I know you, you know. And then the people that I don't know, like some of the people and the girls on YouTube that don't show their face, right? They don't show their face because the minute I see their face, I'll know you're familiar. I see them, I know you've been in my energy. You have been around me, right? And you're on YouTube talking shit. Like, I'm gonna stop you know what I mean? Um, I know those ones from attacks. You understand? And then now I'm saying to myself, maybe the reason why so many are familiar is because I was being attacked by these people. Do you understand? So this is what it is. Anyways, just to let's get back to the point of this video is the sheer desperation of them after buying a home that they can't afford, maybe up in the millions or whatever, if it's, if it's, whatever. And down, I mean, upscale it, downscale it, gang stalking, it comes from all levels. Hold on, I'll be right back. Thank you for joining me. I'm back. So, um, let's just continue by saying, needless to say, we don't, it doesn't matter the scale of the environment or of the establishment that is targeting, right? That is doing the targeting. It, you know, it could come from a simple complaint about a doctor and the treatment you're entitled to and you don't get. It can come from simple, I don't, people call the water company and say, you this, and scream and scream. And because they have connections, you end up getting targeted. You understand? It seems that the people that are in positions are not capable of delegation. They're not capable of working things out. This is not one of their good points. It doesn't matter. Like I say, the establishment, you can go down all the establishments. It's like, this is it. Like, instead of just saying, okay, I did wrong, you know, let's move on from here and, and, be adults. It's not like that. You know, it's like so slight, and so, they come in and they use scissors to stab you in your vagina and dig out babies out of you. Regardless, they don't care. They could use a pencil. These people, they don't care. They're animals. You understand? The whole idea of these kind of actions is to bring you down or bring you back to their establishment so they could look at you and say, well, no, you have this, and continue to kill you. You understand? It's like they want to bring you back to their establishment. So the idiots, instead of saying, well, we kind of dropped the ball, we don't understand what they blah, 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 right? They will drop back and hope to God that you drop down on the street in pain, right? And then they scoop you up and they give you whatever they want. They could give you whatever they want, right? Anything they want, because the end goal is they want to win. So those types. Then you have another type of of people that I per se will not call norm, is the greedy people. Like how greedy, how outlandish these people are, how outlandish their behaviors are, how outrageous a stance, right? That these wicked people, that forget everything about God, right? And make their master plan, you know? And they say while man is making plans, God is just wiping them out. It doesn't work like that. You know, they have to remember, because even me, right, as for me, I'm the most level-headed person on the planet. Okay? I don't care what anybody else says. I need a little bit to learn, right? Well, it depends. Obviously, it depends because I'm not really internet savvy. Okay. But, you know, I I see that, people are easily pulled, and even to their detriment, they are still pulled to the wrong. But in some cases, as in my case, as a targeted person and a targeted family, because it's a targeted family, they send demons to do everything to entrap your grandbaby at the age of 2 if they could, right? They will do everything. They will do entrapment on your family. They will do anything, right? And I'm not surprised anymore. Well, I'm not surprised because, like I said, I've heard things before, right? Before I really took my wooden glasses off, right? So I hear that a certain group of people were just blatant thieves, right? And I used to, I used to work at the post office per se, right? Doing some security there too. And um, not equipment, but parcels and packages used to go missing on the regular, right? And there was this cleaning crew, right, that used to come in, and you'd be like, you guys not supposed to be here now. You finish cleaning, and they're eating their lunch there. They're doing this there. They're doing that there, and you'd be wondering like, what do you have your big bag? Why is a bag, And you'd be like, okay, make sure I'm coming in to see you. Make sure your bags are all whatever. They laugh, but because you have so many things to do, you can't really keep an eye on them, right? So if they come in and their bag is bulky and big already, carrying their boots, their this, their that, and then they leave, it's bulky. You don't know if they took something and using a locker for their stuff. You just don't know, right? But anyway, they used to thief these certain group of people, right? And everybody used to say these people are thieves. Now I understand that those people are thieves, right? Then there was these other people that you think, oh no, not them. This, oh no, baby, they're very bad. They're very bad. I'm not, and remember when I'm saying, I can only say these things about the ones that I've dealt with, or the ones that dealt with me in the dark and the shadows, right? Not about everybody, because I've met some great people in all walks of life, right? So I'm not saying, pointing my finger at the whole crowd. I'm just talking about the ones that came in and and worked in the shadow to take away what was mine, and just are total criminals underneath the cover. You wouldn't know, right? And then these other shitty, did I say that? Excuse me. Um, then there's these other type of people that are very grimy, very bambooish. That's all I'm saying. Um, um, and these people sit down and think about the worst things they could do to somebody. It's not normal. So, in this age of Aquarius, if there's enough love and light and understanding that there's God, everybody, like, wake up, right? And take it from me that if there wasn't God, I would be curled up in a ball, you know? But I receive that grace from God to, He comforted my heart for eternity. Amen. He comforted my heart for eternity. I need not no more feel burden in my heart. I feel that with the grace that I received, He soothed me, helped me, fed me, touched my heart, touched that empty space and filled it. Everything that is good, so I don't feel that. And if not God, then whom? Right? If you take your time and you look into the sky and you see things shoot into the earth, from the earth, little spurts of lighting. If you look really good, you'll see like there's some sort of large and big activities that go on that we just don't know nothing about. And us people, sheep in his pasture, is definitely taking God for granted. And the people that are leaving your home to come here or to go anywhere, to anyone else's home, to commit any kind of atrocities at all, should not make it back to their home, because their home is not important to them. If it was important to them, they would not leave it to go outside to cause any kind of atrocities on any man or woman. So, with this, it's only fitting to say that if no one, I don't want to know, like I started to say. So if I get attacked, I know something again that I don't even want to know. But it just come to me. And then if I get attacked again, something else gonna come. And I get attacked again, something else gonna come. But one thing I won't come, I won't die. Because you have nothing to do with me. You are just an attacker in the night with probably while you're following me, somebody's following you. And you're being watched. And you're being watched. Yeah. And and a lot of the people that would spend time to watch any one of my videos, well, ones that I put out. I don't know about the ones that the narc or the crazy people has been doing, taking videos and putting them out there of me and putting piercings in my body raw like that. And I'm like, these people need to die. I'm so sad to put this kind of request or say these things, but they need to go. You need to go. You got to go. It's terrible. Like, and it's another woman that wants to profit off of that. It's a woman, right? It's like I'm saying to myself, you got to go. Okay? So while you're making your plan, remember, while you're watching me, you're being watched. Okay? I'm telling you 150%. Take it from me. Take it from me if you don't want to listen to nothing else. Right? While you're watching me, you're being watched. While you're coming in, assaulting me is being documented. You're going down one way or the other. Right? Um, I could resort to name calling and finger pointing, but I don't. I'm. I may be a goat, but I ain't no ninny goat. Okay? No, no. I don't go around trying to impose myself on anyone. Um, Another thing is I am so happy with myself, my body. I'm okay with it, right? If I want to fix any damage, it'd be damage that the night crawlers has done. And but these people that are pointing their finger, they're not happy with themselves, right? They couldn't be happy because they wanted to do something against someone else just to feel like themselves when they should be happy for who they are. Most of these people point their fingers saying, look at her ass, look at her belly, had plastic surgery. Yeah, yeah. So they're not happy with themselves. They're not okay with themselves. You know, they heard of somebody say you got a flat ass when they should be looking behind them and say, yeah, you're right. I do, eh? Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Right? So instead of them being happy and grateful for their own self, for their own life, right? They turn into to harass, compare, and me. I can't. No, 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 no. I don't want to be no one else. You know how special I am. You know how many things I can do. You know how many things I can do, right? Why would I want to be somebody else? But I see them pretending like, what the hell? I'm like, what the hell? How come she's using all my characters and behaving like me with her tough self and her tough, yo, huh? And I don't, yo. And the thing is, these people think because they have money or they stole money or whatever, or they live off of dead people, pretended dead people money. They think they're all that, right? But they're really like desperate, because if they weren't desperate, they would mix up with anything that have to do with me. Cause remember, I'm the down here, right? I'm the this. So what the fuck you coming down here for? You understand? So I know I'm great, right? I know I'm great. So suck on those eggs, you know? Because what do they think? If they come and assault me and post me online, I'm going to feel bad? No, if I got up there and post myself online, I will feel bad. Do you understand what I'm saying? Eh, they got the wrong girl, right? Because my frame of mind is not the same. You think I'm frightened over children? No, no. I'm morely frightened that they're going to die in my body. What the fuck? Like, like I said, it's the grace of God I'm here. Because when they're digging out these babies out of my stomach, or they're trying to kill the one in there, whatever was the plot, huh? Right? Whatever's the plot, right? It's like, at the end of the day, it only comes back to me as animal. So everybody that I meet from now on, to get a conversation out of me, there's so many checkpoints, right? Because I'm not greedy. So therefore, I can miss out, and I can not, I can miss out, and I can still be happy. You understand what I'm saying? Huh? That's me. But your ass, you understand, couldn't sustain what I have to sustain, and what I sustained, right? So all the people, or what they say, the naysayers, right? Whomever they may be, right? Delusional, easily fed, sponge-like people that you could just tell anything to and they'll believe after they show them a rape video with the roofie, right? These people that show up and talk about uh, what do they call it? A leak tape or a leak sex video and all these leak stuff. There's nothing leak about them. They don't leak. They don't leak. They just find whoever they want to put there and use somebody else's ass. They don't leak, right? It's hard to believe that people, will not only steal your shit, right? They will come back and assault you over and over again because they're desperate, like I said, regardless of what they're in. They could even be in a sitcom. They could even, who cares where they're in? They could be in a reality show. They could be in a doctor's office. They could be in a government office. They could be in a condominium, a boardroom meeting, a condominium one of the chairmen of the board. They could be a manager apartment building. They could be a doctor at a clinic. They could be a social worker. They could be a public speaker. You understand? They could be anything. They could be anything. They could be a nasty person that you know from when you're young that step out of their drawers and walk away. And, and like, I don't know, right? It must be some one of those. Or some, you know what I mean? Some hardened. In all, with all that's been said tonight, only one thing that I need them to understand. With all the lies they have told about me, which none of them apply, none, right? Like I said, I tell you right now, I do smoke weed. I will quit one day, but I smoke weed. And I smoke cigarettes. This is the only really thing that I do, right? I used to drink. I could drink again. Like I could drink like one wine or not too much of it anymore because I don't know. Something just as soon as I taste it, I'm just like I could even rub it on my tongue. It's gonna give me an effect. So I don't really drink anymore. But you know, I guess I can socially drink wine every now and then if I want to. But I smoke weed. I smoke cigarettes. But I have in my life ever put a pipe in my mouth and take cocaine or crack or ecstasy or what else they have out there. I don't freaking know. It's not my business. I mean, because I don't take it, right? So, you know, I guess that's how they get it to work on me so well. I don't know. Because it's not part of my routine. And plus, I don't take any pills. Well, I take probiotics. I take some other vitamins, some turmeric, some multivitamins when I'm fighting the demons. You understand? When I'm fighting the demons, I'll show you, I could tell you also, if you're really fighting them, and you really have an example, and you're not one of those nasty, narcissistic people that just want to get people's information and post it before them. Like, it's so crazy with these girls, you know? Like, of course, they were listening to me while I was in the house. I'd sit there and be talking to my son about the cross, you know, my eldest son. I'd be like, don't wear the cross because the cross was fashioned by the Jesus murderers. The murderers of Jesus did that. The people that slung him up to kill him. You're supposed to wear the ankh, you know. The ankh is more rounded and more grounded and more an equalizer. And so by a couple of days after this, I hear this bald-headed Terry Reader crazy girl. I don't know, she must have went crazy. I don't know, because I don't see her online anymore. But she was like, yeah, the ankh was fashion. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. These people are something else. They even have your sayings out there. And there's one tough one. She's just full out acting. I'm like, what the hell? I know I ain't acting like her because I don't even watch her. But now, because of all these things that have occurred, and I have to keep my eyes open for the plastic factory, I I zoom in on thing now, and when I hear it every month or whenever somebody else puts it on, because me, I'm not putting it on. Oh, I did today. I think yesterday. I did, and I heard it, and I seen it. It's not the first time where I seen this full blown fucking toughian behaving or using my manners or my mannerism. Ugh, it's hideous. You know, it's just hideous. It's hideous, man. It's really bad. It's really, now you look at you like, oh, you're obsessed. You see, I could tell you've been watching me for sure. So I know those cameras were working for a pretty minute because they're sure to be saying the same things as me. And I don't watch that bitch. Is unrealistic. It's unrealistic. Anyways, um, now, so like, want to hear it or don't want to hear it, I just had to move over because the fire truck is scoping around the place. Yeah, because you don't know where the you don't know where the stones are coming from. Let's just say that. Yeah. So, anyways, um, I'm gonna try to incorporate my cards into these little sessions of talks, but I think I don't need them. You know, I don't think I need them. I think all I and I don't need cards, and I but the next time I come on, I have to watch this really get me sure. I want to read for who I see in my mind's eye. And right now, I see somebody wearing a red, oh, I don't know, okay, a red top and a red pants. A red top and a red pants. And does he have a beard? I'm not sure, but right now, he's wearing a red top and red pants. And I'm not sure. I think the belt is brown. Belt is brown. And there's some kind of, I don't know, some kind of some kind of thing on the shirt, like maybe a black thing. I don't know. And the shoes is what, beige, beigeish, beigish, rose brown. I don't know where the fuck he's going, but that's what I see. And what is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? It's in the house. I don't know. Kind of mad, I think. I wanna, yeah, something. I don't know. Maybe the shirt could be reddish, and the pants kind of like not dark red, but peach. I don't know, peach, or I don't know. Anyways, he's upset. He's screaming at somebody. Okay. Anyway, that's enough, and I'll be reading for that person next time. I'm not reading for them. I'm just trying to get a feel. Okay. Take care. Have a good one. And remember, put God first because there's no other way to go, especially now, right? Because we've done everything in the Matrix. We've done all of it, right? We've done everything on this 3D. Did it work out? There's so much wicked people. There's unstable people in high positions. Um, there's people that can't negotiate, that has a job to negotiate. You understand? There are people. There are people that are with no morals connected to their positions, right? So you see that everything that we got out of the Matrix, everything you got it, there it is, nothing, garbage, right? It's time for us to pull back now. There's smart people as well as there's idiots. Like I said, when I talk down on people, I'm not talking down on all. I'm talking down on the ones that had interacted with me, especially in the dark and the shadow, while they drugged me and hypnotized on MK Ultra. You understand those people? So don't get it mistaken. I'm like saying, oh, they're all dog. No, just the people that had interacted with me. Okay. So, anyways, let's just leave it there, and I'll try to finish off from where this is left off from, and hope that we can just build a proper storyline of understanding. So, so you could know where I'm coming from when I put out my videos, or when you're watching my old videos as well as my new, because you could see I was blinded to certain things, and you could see gradually as I learned them, right? Anyways, what I'm saying is to put God first. That's it. And or just remember God, because the matrix is like what it is, right? So let's take it out of this 5D, the 3D, and let's put everything in the light that's on the 5D, right? So take care, have a good one, and this is Sharon here, something new. Bless up, everybody. Get bless up, everybody. Wake up. When you wake up, say bless up. Even you don't have to say it loud for anybody to hear. You can say it in your head. Yeah. Not everything that you do, everybody need to know, unless you're looking for clout, right? Um, I guess they're looking for clout. Anyways, take care. To all the good people, bless up and big up, and we're the big deals around here, right? Us regular people, not normal, because we don't have no pattern for the normal. The regular people, right? That go about their lives not affecting other people's lives, but just trying to make it through day to day, right? To you, I wish you well. To your family, I wish you well. I wish you abundance. I wish you great things as well. I wish myself, right? And with that said, God bless everyone, and to everyone a good night. Take care. Goodbye.